Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog. Today I'm gonna show you some things around my house here. I had a party yesterday and we played a Risk with my friend Derek and his girlfriend Leanne and my friend Rebecca, and this was kind of the final result of the board here. This is Risk Lord of the Rings edition, by the way, so get a good look at this. Now, Rebecca was yellow. Now, the yellow guys are good. So the way this works is that yellow and green are good guys, and red and black are bad guys. But we just kind of played it free for all. And Leanne was black, and Derek was green, and Rebecca was yellow, or gold, or whatever. And I was red. And I'm recording the results of this game, and we're going to continue it later. But I think that I am honestly in the best position here because I'm getting a whole bunch of extra units at the start of every turn. Because you get extra units depending on like what you control. And I controlled this continent right here, which is called Rovanion. And I also controlled Mirkwood, the green one, and Rune, which is the purple one. So those three continents together give me a total of 11 extra reinforcements at the start of every turn. And that is huge, so, yeah. As you can tell, I'm incredibly congested right now. My allergies are really acting up, and I honestly don't know why. I've kind of set up camp over here in the living room just because my room is so messy. This is my room over here. This is where I normally record, but as you can see, it's just a real mess. It's not good at all. I need to clean it up and do some laundry. So, yeah. But out here, this is where I've got my cello, and I've been practicing a bit too. This is the shirt that I meant to show off earlier. Let me see if I can get some more light in here. I'll turn on the kitchen light. But yeah, this is the shirt that I was talking about in part 10 of Spyro 2 that I was wearing at the Summer Music Festival. So that's the band logo, Spawn of Possession, and this is what the shirt looks like. Cabinet. It's like this room that has like all of these skulls and tentacles in it. It's just pretty cool, and like chains. Definitely metal as fuck. And it goes well with my hot pink cello practicing chair. And this is what I'm practicing right now. It's the Sonata in A Major by Luigi Boccherini, who was an Italian composer from the classical period. And this is a very, very difficult sonata. It's going to take me a long time to get this up to any kind of performing quality. I mean, like, it's easy enough for me to play the notes in tune, but there's a lot of fast notes, and tone quality in the slow movement is a big problem. So, like, just this first page alone is one movement, and it's marked Adagio, which is really slow, in case you didn't know what Adagio means. And this movement alone, like this one page, takes like 4 minutes to play. 4 or 5 minutes. And I've noticed that a lot of people basically play only the second movement and then they stop. So they would stop right here where it says affettuoso, and it goes into 3/4 time. That's kind of the third movement. But they just stop at the second movement, and the whole piece ends up being about 9 minutes long. So that's a lot of music, and this goes just really fast, so yeah, it's something to practice, something to work on, something to do. The other thing I wanted to show off in this video is kind of like my collection of scores. I don't really got a big collection, but I want to get a bigger collection. So this is something that my parents got me for, I can't remember if it was for Christmas or a birthday, but this is the String Quartet by Claude Debussy. And they totally did not even know that this is one of the greatest string quartets ever written. And it really is one of the greatest string quartets ever written. It's in G minor, but it spends a lot of time not being in G minor. Like, you can check the key signature right here, and that's not in G minor. G minor would have 4 flats, or 2 flats, sorry. Wow, that was really stupid. I was thinking of something else, but yeah. G major would have 1 sharp, and G minor has 2 flats. But yeah, it's just a really, really cool string quartet, so Opus 10. Debussy didn't really write a lot of things that had opus numbers on them, so this is pretty early in his career still. Now this is something that I picked up at a music store called Encore Records, which is in downtown Ann Arbor. And this is a piano reduction of Tchaikovsky's Fourth Symphony in F minor, which I've actually played twice with two different symphony orchestras. One of them I played at Blue Lake in the highest level orchestra there. And the other time I played it was the one semester that I was a music major at EMU. And I actually played the finale a third time with my high school orchestra. So yeah, it's an amazing symphony, and this isn't something that like I would ever try to play on the piano because I can't play the piano very well. Like I can kind of pretend to play the piano, like I know where the notes are and stuff like that, but I would never be able to play something like this. This is really just more for like, I don't know, analyzing the music, I guess you could say. You can just kind of look at it and see like what chords he uses and how he like moves around. So it's something that I'm interested in. This is part of the finale, by the way. The finale has like one part in the cello line that I swear to God is just physically impossible to play. I'll see if I can find it here. Hang on a second. Oh no, that's the third movement. I accidentally went too far. I might just cut to where I find it. I think it's, God, my nose is really messed up. I think it's actually this part right here, where it says third repetition, and you just can't see the part that I'm talking about, because the cello's actually playing descending notes along with the second violin, and the first violin and the viola are playing ascending 16th notes at the same time, so I don't know, this is just something really cool that I found. And this thing is old, too. Like, you can look, they have prices on the back, and this should clue you into how old it is. Like, look at those prices. And I paid $10 for it, used. This is also so old. There's another thing here that I saw, like, it says Dvorak Symphony No. 5 in E minor. Well, that's actually Dvorak Symphony No. 9. And there's, like, the Mozart symphonies are like that, too. Like, they got all the numbers messed up. Like the Jupiter Symphony, which they have as number 49 in C major, is actually number 41, I believe. So, I don't know. I'm not the biggest Mozart fan in the world. But this is another thing that I found at Encore Records. It's Beethoven, obviously, as you can tell. And this is the Henley edition, who make Urtext of Beethoven. And the Urtext is basically trying to be as accurate to the composer's original intentions as they possibly can. And I got this for $25. And this is actually a lot of money to get it new from the publisher. It was like, I looked it up online and it was like $180. So it was a really good deal. This is actually the second volume of Beethoven's piano trios. And I'm gonna, like, it's pretty thick, as you can see. Like, this is a lot of music. But I just wanted to show you the table of contents so you can see what's in here. They don't really have any of the famous piano trios, because those are all in the first book of the two piano trios. But this still has some very interesting stuff. In particular, this right here. I'm not sure, you probably can't understand what that says because it's in German. But this is like, this is a piano trio. And a piano trio, in case you don't know, is a trio for piano and violin and cello. And this piano trio is actually a reduction of Beethoven's Second Symphony that he arranged himself. So that's very cool. And they've got some other stuff here, like, they basically threw in without opus works and indexed works, because Beethoven didn't give every, like, thing that he wrote an opus number. Actually, probably one of his most famous pieces, I'm sure everybody knows Fur Elise, you know, the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, you know, that piano piece. That's actually a work without an opus number. That is a bagatelle in A minor, and I believe it's without opus 59, but I could be mistaken. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of my stuff. Ooh, the light behind my head is a little weird. But yeah, so I figured I'd describe what's happening in my channel right now. We are finishing up the Mega Man race. we're closing in on the end of Spyro we're closing in on the end of Spyro 2 as well. And this is so awkward looking at the camera like that. I'm just gonna keep it like this, and we can look around my apartment or something like that. But I'm finishing up the race. I really like the format of doing 2 videos of one series in a row and then 1 video of another. So I'm gonna do that some more. And I've already decided what my next LP is going to be. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though, but that will take the place of being in the Mega Man 4 race once Mega Man 4 is over, which will be in 3 days. So, and the Zelda 2 finale is going up on the same day as the Mega Man 4 finale, because I just haven't recorded it, and I have it recorded now. Let me see, what else is there? Is there anything else that I needed to say? Oh, yeah. But so the plan ahead is that after that, after I finish Spyro 2, the next LP that I'm going to do is going to go up to being 2 days out of every 3 days, and then I'm going to go back and finish Threads of Fate, and then, well, I don't know. I can talk a little bit. I don't want to tell you what it is because, you know, surprise and whatnot, but it's going to be cool. It's actually, you know what? I'll find my cats. So you can say hello to my cats. I don't know where they are, but... Oh, here's one of my cats over here. It's really dark. But yeah. So, the next LP that I'm going to do is very long. It's an RPG, and it's going to take quite some time. This cat is really... He gets freaked out when you touch him, and he yells a lot, but... He's not a bad guy. I don't know where the other cat is. But anyway, that's it for the vlog. We're done vlogging now. Goodbye.